Here are 4 things you can 3D print for your pet. This video is sponsored by Elegoo. More on that later. A few of these designs are going to take advantage of a carabiner, so I designed that first. The arm prints on the outside of the clip so that in the closed position, there's a bit of loaded tension keeping it in place. The 2 lobes here lock into each other in a pretty satisfying way. My first iteration of this design was a little hard to close, and you can see how much stress is put on the bottom portion here by the discoloring of the PLA. By adjusting the angle of the latching arm in my design, there's much less tension on the bottom portion now. One tip for printing here is to use 0 top and bottom layers and around 6 walls. This will make sure all the walls are aligned with the shape of the clip, giving you a more springy clip. Now that that's taken care of, we can move on to the next design. I designed this slim dog poop bag holder, and it's much less bulky than the ones I've previously had. It prints in 3 parts and has a clip so you can attach it to your pocket, a belt, or a leash. I also created a tab that slots into the clip slot so you can use it with a carabiner as well. I printed one in Elegoo matte beige PLA and another one in Elegoo matte mint PLA so I could mix and match the parts for a multicolor look. Next, I designed a dog treat dispenser, and it's made up of a few different parts. The tray, some arms with integrated bearings, a drum, and a shaft that runs through the drum and both bearings. Everything gets locked into place with these little clips too. The idea here is that you can load a treat in one end and your pet can spin the drum, advancing it down the corkscrew ridges until it reaches the end and dispenses into the bowl.
Keep going. Like that. Yep.
I'm a huge fan of the Chuck It sticks, but I find they're pretty hard to fit in my bag when I take my dog to the park, so I designed a version that folds. It's super slim, and it's a fast and easy print too. My first iteration held the ball very loosely, and the pivot point was too small and couldn't handle the force. For the second iteration, I scaled the joint up 200%, and that fixed it. This takes just over 2 hours to print, and again, if you want a strong print with the flex in the right areas, ramp up your wall count to 20 and keep infill and top and bottom layers at 0. Now I can easily fit this tennis ball thrower in my bag for when we go to the park with the puppies. If your dog is less of a long distance runner and you like to throw the ball the old fashioned way, then I have the perfect print for you. I designed a tennis ball holder that can be clipped onto your bag or belt loop using a carabiner. This is a super easy print that needs no support and takes just over an hour to print. Now you can always have a tennis ball at the ready for when your little guy gets the zoomies. All these designs are free to download, and I'll leave a link in the description to the files. Special thanks to Elegoo for sponsoring this video. Check out their new budget-friendly Core XY 3D printer, the Centauri Carbon, at the link in the description. As always, thanks for watching, happy printing, and tell your dog I say hi.